We are the student representatives to the Board of Education.
So I wanted to get involved as the Board of Education representative for a lot of reasons. One of these reasons is I felt like as a representative, I can convert student emotions into real impact. It was really interesting and fun to do with my sister just because we both do very different activities. So I think getting a mix of like both of those worlds was super important to the board and to us so we can really convey, I guess, everything that the students are feeling.
It was really unique to have the opportunity to work with my brother because this was something that they hadn't done in the past, and we really were able to give the board a new perspective. Just being a student at LT, I hear a lot of things in the hallways and in the lunchrooms, and what students are talking about, things that are important to students, those kinds of things we can directly bring to the Board of Education then.
Being at a Board of Education meeting, I think it's really cool. There's a lot of things I didn't know that like LT talks about. So there's a ton of different like committees and like different responses to different matters. So I didn't know that like they talk about like financial stuff at one point, and then they might talk about like different issues like lunch at another point. So I think kind of seeing how that all comes together is really cool.
One thing that we talked about at the board meetings was the new cafeteria provider at the start of the school year. And this was a pretty big talking point among students, especially those who have had the same provider for the last 3 years and had to switch. The first time sitting at our first board meeting, it was definitely a very nervous experience because we were just two students sitting in like a room full of adults who were talking about all these really big issues happening in our school community.
I think I've had to learn a lot about like presenting to like a formal board. I think that's something that's really important that a lot of people should know how to do. Like presenting a report, because I feel like a lot of people do that throughout their life. They present reports to different people, and then presenting that in front of like an important board, I think that's really cool.
One thing that I've learned about our Board of Education is that there's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes to really put forth everything that we see at school and all the events that happen. And there's a lot of hard work that goes on that we as students don't often know about. This experience helped me build confidence for future events, and I think it will really prepare me for the professional world and future job interviews.
So I think getting a mix of like both of those worlds was super important to the board and to us so we can really convey, I guess, everything that the students are feeling.
I would encourage all students apply for this role next year because it was a great learning experience.
It gives you a lot of opportunity for your future, and it really prepares your public speaking skills, which is, I think, really important in the world.